Happy morning, children. Welcome to our new session in Trip to Bhopal. In this session, we are going to look at the mixed problems in this chapter. Look at the first question. There are four very old cave paintings. Mark the oldest. So, the oldest means which has the more number of years will be the oldest one. Look at the years here 4,200 years old, 8,500 years old, 1,000 years old, and 1,300 years old. So, which will be the oldest? Yes, it is 8,500 years old, will be the oldest cave painting. Good. Now, look at the second question. One bus can carry 48 children. How many children can three buses carry? So already we know if they have given the value for one item and asking for many, you have to multiply. Here the answer will be number of children one bus carry is 48. So number of children three buses can carry is you have to multiply 48 by 3. So if you multiply properly, you are getting 144. So three buses can carry 144 children. Move on to the third question. Here, these are the cost and time for each ride at a theme park. So, in a theme park, so many rides will be there. They have given the details about how much you have to pay for one ride and how long you can ride in the ride. So, here, merry-go-round, for one person, you have to pay 15 rupees for 10 minutes. So, if you pay 15 rupees, you can enjoy the merry-go-round for 10 minutes. Giant wheel, you have to pay 20 rupees for 10 minutes. Boat ride, you have to pay 15 rupees for 10 minutes. And train ride, you have to pay 10 rupees for 8 minutes. These were the details given. Let's look at the question what they are asking. Find the amount and time spent by Taranpreet if he went for all the four rides. So Taranpreet is a boy. He went to a theme park and he enjoyed all the four rides. So how much amount and how much time he has spent in all? Which means you have to add all the amount and add all the timings to find out how much Taranpreet spent. So let's just look at the answer. So here we have to separate the amount and the time. So first I have mentioned the amount spent by Taranpreet. For Giant go round it is 15 rupees, for Giant wheel it is 20, for boat ride it is 15 and for train ride it is 10. So if you add everything, the total amount spent is rupees 60. Same way time, you have to write down the time separately. For merry-go-round it is 10 minutes, for giant wheel it is 10 minutes, for boat ride it is 10 minutes and for train ride it is 8 minutes. So if you add everything, the total time spent by Taranpreet is 38 minutes. I hope it's clear. Have a look at the second question. Suresh went with his sister and they took 2 turns of each rides. So how much money did they spend? So you have to understand the question properly. Suresh went along with his sister and he enjoyed all the rides two times. So Suresh went for merry-go-round 2 times. His sister also went for 2 times. Suresh went for giant wheel 2 times. His sister also 2 times. So the total number of times Suresh and sister spent is actually 4 times. Suresh 2, his sister 2. So totally 4 times. Now they are asking how much money did they spend. So you have to concentrate only on the money and each amount you have to multiply by 4 and you have to add everything to find out the total. Let's see what to do. So here the answer. For merry-go-round it is 15 rupees but you have to multiply by 4 because they are going for 4 times. Actually Suresh 2 times, his sister 2 times. So 4 times they are going. So merry-go-round 15 into 4, 60 rupees. Giant wheel for one person it is 20 rupees. So multiply by 4 you are getting 80 rupees. For boat ride one person it is 15. So for 4 persons, if you multiply, you're getting 60 rupees. For train ride, 1 person, it is 10 rupees. If you multiply, you're getting 40. So if you add everything, that will give you the total amount spent by Suresh, which is rupees 240. Let's look at the next question. Rahim took some of his cousins to the boat ride and he spent rupees 90 for 10 minutes. How many cousins were there? Here the question is about boat ride. So you have to concentrate only on the boat ride. For boat ride, one person it is 15 rupees for 10 minutes. Here Rahim spent 10 minutes only. Just one time only he went. But he spent 90 rupees. So totally how many of them went in the boat ride? That's what they are asking. So it's very easy, children. It is like the total 90 rupees is shared among few children, right? So you have to divide 90 rupees. Sharing means it's equal sharing, which is division. So you have to divide 90 rupees by 15. So you come to know how many of them went for the boat ride. So here the answer. Total amount spent for the boat ride is 90 rupees. Cost per person, one person has to pay 15 rupees. So the number of cousins went will be 90 divided by 15. You have to write the 15 tables, divide properly. So 6 children went for the boat ride. Let's move on to the next question. At evening, the cost for all rides was doubled. Doubled means it became 2 times. If Suraj took one round of all the rides in the evening, how much money did he spend in all? So like Taranpreet we saw in the first question, no? Suraj went for all the rides, but he went in the evening. What happens in the evening? That cost of the rides all will get doubled. For example, for merry-go-round, in the morning if you want to pay 15 rupees, if you go in the evening, you have to pay 15 plus 15, 30 rupees. That's what doubled means. Okay. So in order to find how much Suraj spent, each ride's cost you have to multiply by 2 and you have to add everything so that you come to know how much Suraj want to pay if you want to enjoy all the rides. Here the answer. So for merry-go-round, he has to pay 30 rupees. For giant wheel, 20 into 2, 40 rupees. For boat ride, 15. 1 person it is 15. So multiply by 2, it is doubled. So 30 rupees. For train ride, you want to pay 20 rupees. So total amount is, if you add everything, Suraj want to pay rupees 120. Next question. Kavi and Pavi went for the boat ride and train ride. How much time did they spend on both the rides? Did they spend more than half an hour? So here they are concentrating on 2 questions, and the thing is they are going for only boat ride and train ride. So you have to concentrate only on the 2 rides. How much time did they spend on both the rides? So you have to add both the timings to find out how much time. Then they are asking, did they spend more than half an hour? So here you have to compare the time. Let's see how to solve the answer. Look at the answer. Time spent on boat ride is 10 minutes and the train ride it is 8 minutes. So if you add, total time spent is 18 minutes. The second question is, will they spend more than half an hour? So for that you should know what does half an hour means. Half an hour means 30 minutes. So now you compare the timings. 18 minutes is lesser than 30 minutes. So naturally both Pavi and Kavi will spend only less than half an hour for both the rides. Is it clear, children? We'll move to the next question. Kavin took 4 rounds of the merry-go-round. Find the balance he would get back if he paid rupees 100. So the question is only about the merry-go-round. So check the cost and time of the merry-go-round. It is 15 rupees for a person to enjoy for 10 minutes. Let's read the question again. Kavin took 4 rounds of the merry-go-round. So 4 rounds means for 1 round it is 15 rupees. So 4 rounds. I hope you know when they have given the value for 1 and asking for many, you have to multiply. So if you multiply, you can come to know how much you want to pay. But he has paid 100 rupees. So what is the balance he will get back? So let's see how to find out. So first you have to find out the cost of 4 rounds. Actually the cost of 1 round is 15 rupees. So 4 rounds it will be 15 into 4, 60 rupees. So for 60 rupees, Kavin has paid 100 rupees because he don't have the exact change. So he has given 100 rupees. So how much he will get back? So you have to subtract the cost of the ride. So if you subtract 60 rupees, amount he will get back is 40 rupees. Is it clear, children? Look at the last question. Raja spent rupees 150 minutes at the fair at one ride only. What ride was it? So you have to find out which ride Raja spent. The clue given is he has gone only for one ride. So which ride it will be? He has spent 50 minutes, at the same time he spent 100 rupees. So it's like a trial and error method, children. You have to check one by one. Now first check the first ride, merry-go-round. It's given he spent 50 minutes. So check the time for merry-go-round, it is 10 minutes. So if you go for 5 times, he can spend 50 minutes. So how much he will pay if you go for 5 times in merry-go-round? 15 into 5. which will be 75 rupees. It's not 100 rupees. So merry-go-round is not possible. Let's check the next ride, giant wheel. So the time is same. So if you go for 5 times, you would have spent 50 minutes. But if you go for 5 times, what is the cost spent in giant wheel? 20 rupees into 5, which is 100 rupees. Yes. In giant wheel only, he can spend 50 minutes and 100 rupees in a single ride. So it is understood that Raja went for the giant wheel ride. I hope it's clear, children. I hope you enjoyed the session, children. Thank you.